Hi, I'm Harrison from Assured Estate Agents. Welcome to the first video in our 6 steps to becoming a non-resident landlord. We're going to be doing 6 videos over the course of 6 days, taking you through 6 different steps to becoming a non-resident landlord. So that's if you're not living in the UK, but you want to buy an investment property here in the UK and let it out for a residual income. There's all different types of models that a non-resident landlord can take. So we're going to focus on just a few and take you through those steps. So first and foremost, the starting point of becoming a non-resident landlord is, of course, finding your property. So how are you, as a landlord who doesn't live in the UK, going to find a property to invest in? How are you going to know it's the right type of property, and how do you know that it's going to be in the right type of area? There are a few things that you can do, particularly if you've not got any knowledge of the UK market. So first of all, you want to really do a little bit of research to start off with. So are you going to invest in the north, the south, the northwest? Have a look online on the portals like Zoopla, like Rightmove, and all of those will give you a good indication of how much properties cost in different areas. I'm going to focus on the northwest just because we're based in the northwest, of course. It's a great investment area with really good yields for our clients. So there are different ways that you can find a property. The most obvious way is through a property sourcer. Now there are loads of sources out there in the UK. Some are fantastic, some are terrible, and they'll all charge you a fee. So if you want to use a property sourcer, then you really need to check their credentials. You need to find out if they actually know what you're looking for. You need to have a conversation with these sources to say, this is how much I want to spend. These are the areas that I want to invest in. And this is the rental or the yield that I want to achieve. And then you can chat to them about other models, whether you're going to get a turnkey investment, which is a property that's ready to let out, or whether you're going to get a property that needs a little bit refurbishment. So we're going to talk a little bit more detail about those 2 types of properties in video number 2. So when you found a sourcer, you need to check that they've got existing clients here in the UK, that they have actually sourced properties for clients in the past. They also need to be a member of a redress scheme. So currently there are a few redress schemes in the UK. They're the Property Ombudsman and the Property Redress Scheme. So make sure they are a member of there, because they'll have to follow their code of practice. It just gives you a little bit more protection in case you need to raise a complaint if anything goes wrong at any stage. So the job of the property sourcer will be to listen to all of what you're looking for, your needs analysis essentially, and go and find a property that matches your specification. They should really provide you with information on the area, the property itself, what rental they expect you to achieve. If you're happy with that property, then you need to kind of do some more due diligence on that property and that area. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So if you're focused on a sourcer, then they hopefully be able to find a property for you. The next option for finding a property would be through a local agent, so somebody like us. Now, not all letting and estate agents will do sourcing, but if you make some good connections with some big and some small estate agents in the UK, you can certainly tell them what your specification is, and then they can match you up with certain properties. Now, what I would say is, particularly with an estate agent rather than a letting agent, they obviously want to get the property sold as quick as possible for their client. So what you're looking for might not necessarily be what an estate agent recommends. So if you do make a good link with an estate agent, it's always worth having somebody view the property for you. Now, that person could be the sourcer that we spoke about a moment ago, or it could be a letting agent, separate to that estate agents, who can go out and give you a good indication of what the property in the area is like and what rental you can achieve, just so you have a little bit more due diligence on the property. You know what you're signing yourself up for, and you can make a better informed decision on that purchase. The other way to find a property for yourself is to do it completely on your own. Now, this might be a little bit difficult if you're not living in the UK, if you don't have any experience or knowledge within the UK market, but you certainly can. So similar to how I mentioned for the agent, you can go onto the portal, Zoopla, Rightmove, On the Market. There's lots and lots of portals out there where all of us letting and estate agents will use to advertise properties. You can search properties within your areas, within your budget, and from there you can then, when you find a property, have a look online about the crime stats in the area and all the different information. And you can speak to other investors through Facebook forums just to get a little bit more information. If you think you've found a property yourself and you're not able to view it, but you're definitely sure that you want to go ahead and purchase this, then you can put an offer in on that property. If you're convinced that you've done all the due diligence that's necessary and this is going to be a sound investment for you, then you can certainly do it yourself. Liaise directly with the estate agent to get the sale agreed. Now, if you are going to do it yourself, and you've not had anybody go and visit the property, then I would strongly recommend commissioning a home buyers survey. So that is an independent surveyor, regulated usually by RICS, which is the biggest regulator for surveyors in the UK. You can get a home buyers survey. They're usually around about £350, £500. And they'll go out and they'll produce a full report for you and tell you all the pros and cons of the property. Sometimes they'll tell you if there's any work that needs to be done, how much that will cost, and that will give you all the knowledge and information that you need about that property as a structure, so to help you in your decision making. So that's our first step in our 6 steps becoming a non-resident landlord, and that's finding a property. In the links below, in the comments below of this video, I've put some other links to other videos that we've done and also some more helpful information for you. So don't forget, you can find a property through a sourcer, or you can find a property through an agent like ourselves, or you can do it yourself, do all your due diligence yourself. So join me in the second video where we'll be looking at what options you have in terms of funding, whether you're going to go mortgage, cash, and the different elements that are attached to that. So join me in the second video. I'm Harrison at Assured Estate Agents.